Good morning, everybody. It's week 2 in the Taster series, getting everybody for the No More Mummy Tummy Challenge that starts next Monday. So make sure if you've not joined, go and join today so you get your access details and you can sort out what level that you're going to be following. Okay, I'm Lorraine from pregnancyexercise.co.nz if it's your first time joining. And this morning, I'm going to show you, this is why I'm lying down here, because we need to do some close-ups of my core activation. I'm going to show you what mums often do wrong when we're activating our core muscles, which leads to poorer function, not seeing the gains and not seeing the differences that we want in our midsections, in our core, in our strength, in reducing back pain, etc. Okay, what we need to do just before I show you is to really think about the core system, how it works and how it activates. Okay, so just quickly, 4 core muscles: pelvic floor at the bottom, transverse, diaphragm at the top, multifidus at the back. 2 contract whilst the other 2 relax. Contract, relax, and we keep a nice pressure system here. That nice pressure system holds up our internal organs, supports our torso, helps reduce back pain, helps the pelvic floor muscle function work to optimal. Okay, if anything's quite out of sync, and not just with these underlying deep muscles, with the muscles that attach over the top of them, then problems may arise. Now remember, your deep core muscles, that's your transverse, pelvic floor, diaphragm and multifidus, are not meant to be activating for long periods of time, and they're not super strong muscles, okay? Not like our biceps, quads, etc. Those muscles that are closer to the surface, there are endurance and strength muscles, okay? So remember that as we go through, and then that will make more sense with some questions what you've made. Okay, so subtly is key, okay? So don't break those eggs, don't squeeze those raisins too hard. Okay, I will show you. All right, so here we go. Activating pelvic floor and transverse. Okay, there we go. Do you see that? Okay, watch closely. I'll just move those little ties out of the way there. So there we go. All right, so it's very, very subtle. And what I want to watch for in mums is, I'll just make it a little bit more, is a definite zip up there. So see that? So it definitely comes from the bottom, which is cute for that. I've got my pelvic floor and transverse on. So it's a definite zip up. Now, first mistakes I often see with some mums is we contract waist and down first. So that is wrong. It's wrong tips and wrong cues of the muscle, because you're activating upper abdominals before you've got the lower ones on. And what happens over time is that these upper abdominals, the stronger, the more endurance muscles will start to take over those weak ones, and then again you'll find it much harder to contract those lower core muscles. All right, so it must be cue. Definitely when we're on our side is that zip up. So I don't want to see the waist here. So here we don't want to see that first, because can you see what happens there? So if we're wrongly, which some people say is, contracting up here, can you see that gets pushed out? So that's what will happen over time. And also there was somebody asking me about a full zip up, okay? That's okay when we're using strong and heavy weight, so over 20 kilos, but again, over time, those stronger muscles will start to dominate and we'll end up with that pooch and unable to activate with our core muscles. On the floor, when we're on the floor, it's exactly the same, okay? We need to make sure we've got that zip up. So you shouldn't see anything really happening from up here and under the rib cage. That's why I often get mums to just place their hand here and make sure it stays relaxed. And we've got that pelvic floor lift, so there's no squeezes going on. I watch mums with their feet, watch mums with the shoulders to make sure we're not doing this as well. So see that lift up to try and activate our core muscles. And we don't also want to do a tilt. okay, to activate them. Everything just stays relaxed in your position of neutral, your strength, so it should stay nice and relaxed whilst we're doing those activations, and you can hardly see anything. And that's how it should be. That's how subtle it should be. Now, I often ask mums, send your videos in to check. You can post your videos in, we can have a look. But what's often good is if you actually video yourself doing it, you can then have a look to see if you're making any of those mistakes. All right, so that's what I want you to look at, especially in these next few days as we're getting ready to start the challenge. This is going to make the difference, okay? Subtlety is key. Okay, let's try and get it right with your breathing. Also, in terms of holding, 5-second exhales max. We build up from those 1 to 2 seconds when we're initially post-birth and the muscles are still quite weak and we've not connected with them for a long time. And then I like to build up, if you want to, for those longer holds, but we're still only holding for as long as we can exhale for. Okay, hopefully that's answered some of your questions from today. Make sure you go and join the No More Mummy Tummy Challenge. It's on the website, pregnancyexercise.co.nz. Tomorrow in the Taster series, let me know if you want to know anything about your core fitness and function, or we might be back for some key nutrition tips. Take care, everybody. I'll speak to you soon, and enjoy those exercises. Keep doing those exercises I sent you the other day. Bye, guys.